Okay, so good morning everybody and once again welcome back in today's class. Today we are the day number 9 and now we are going to be start a new topic of ITSM that is called the knowledge management. Okay, before I start with the knowledge management, let's understand that what the purpose of this knowledge management specifically and how we are using it in day-to-day life. Let's say I purchase a new phone and I don't know that how to set up a email on that. I have multiple ways to get that part. I can go on the YouTube, I can ask my friend, or I can do some R&D. Or if nothing is working, I'll go to the website of that particular product and will search on that part. So let's say if I go here and say, okay, how to set up email in iPhone 14, let's say. So now I'm getting this link. This is what is called the knowledge article. Being an end user, knowledge article play a very vital role. And a lot of companies spend a lot of money and a lot of time to improve their knowledge article. Why? If you have a good knowledge articles, then the chances of incident raising will be less or will be reduced. Why? Because instead of raising an incident, customer can go and check on the portal, and with the support of the knowledge article, he or she can resolve his or her problem automatically. But how I as a company, how I as a service provider will know that is this article help that person or the user or not? So generally on the knowledge article, you will find, if you scroll down like this, is it helpful or not? Few knowledge articles I saw which has a rating as well. 5-star rating, 3-star rating, 4-star rating. And few have a some comment section as well. Any feedback. So like if I go in the ServiceNow area, let's say I'll go here and open my service portal. And if I click on any knowledge base, I click on this. It's a complete knowledge article and helpful yes or no. You can give the rating and you can put any comment as well. This is what the knowledge article do for us. The management of this particular article, that who will write, who will approve, who will publish, who will retire, is called the management. It's a life cycle, complete life cycle. Starting from writing till retirement, it has a life cycle. Not one person can do this thing. There are multiple roles has been created to support this particular platform. Again, it is a base module or supporting module, not a core module. You can use now if I come here, you can use knowledge article in service request management to update that how to use a catalog, how to use a form. We use knowledge article to support our change documents, backup plans, kind of things. We use knowledge management in release as well. A complete release life cycle is there. And believe me, nowadays knowledge article playing a very vital role. Lot of companies are spending a good amount on that part because it's a one-time investment. And after that, it's only need improvement, updates only. Okay, then in the problem management, we note down, we take care, we write workarounds that will be captured in the form of the knowledge article only. In incident, executive service agent use knowledge article to resolve the incident. And portfolio. How you will know that what is the portfolio of mine? With the help of the knowledge article. So this is what the structure, and here is the end user who directly use the knowledge management with the help of the service portal, where he can give the feedback, he can give the star rating, and other things will be there. And you can see here in the knowledge in the portal, we have specific structure as well. Application, device, email, IT, operating system, supplier. So these are my category. Under every category, I have few subcategory can be, and I have a my article as well, like this. Okay, so this is the fundamental and it is important. Specifically, if I say knowledge management is more and more useful for these two products, these two modules, problem and incident. There are few implementation which I did and I saw whenever any agent, service agent resolving any incident, they need to map the knowledge article. It give a boost to the service provider, to the manager, that yes, knowledge article is good enough and people are able to use and resolve the incident. Now the question comes, Atul, if there is no knowledge article, then in service now we have a functionality. If there is no knowledge article available, then it can create automatically as well with the basic information. Okay, this is what is the knowledge management here. Now let's try to understand the structure, that how it will look like, what tables it is be using. So let's come here. Let me close this. In the knowledge management, mainly two tables has been used. One is called the base and one is called the for the articles. What do you mean by the knowledge base? I generally give this example in my previous trainings as well. Knowledge base means if let's say I go in the university and my university has a very big library, right? And in library I have a different sections: Hindi, English, Punjabi, Urdu, science, fiction, novel, literature, kind of things are there. And you will find books in that particular basis only. If you're looking for literature book, you will find only in the literature side, not in the fiction, not in the Hindi or Punjabi side. Okay, so this is what the concept of the knowledge base. Now what I will do, I'll search a table called knowledge. So first, these two tables I'm talking mainly. KB underscore knowledge and KB underscore knowledge underscore base. Number one, and important point, they are not getting extended from any other table. It means these are the base tables. Neither they are getting extended, neither they are getting extensible later on, because both are the false. This is empty, this is false. Knowledge base will store your base knowledge bases, like it's IT base, it's a HR base, not category, don't get confused. See, these are the category. If I come here, these are the category. On the top of this, there is one hidden layer. That's called the knowledge base. One of my project there's a very senior person. He always told, if your customer know what technology you are using, you wasted your life. Customer should never know that what technology you're using in the background to support that or provide that services. They should be able to use it. Maybe if I open this, let's say I go on the Apple site, how they build this particular page, I have no idea. Maybe ServiceNow they're using it. Maybe because it's a portal only. You can say, oh, it's a website. Okay, let's say it's a website. But what technology they're using to build this website? Nobody has idea. At least I don't have idea. No, I'm not saying nobody. I don't have an idea. Sorry. This is what he always says. Your customer should never know that what technology you're using it. So this is the category. On the top of this category, there is a word concept called the knowledge base. So now let me open this and see that how this table has been created. Tejas, as you joined today, just one thing remember in this particular training, specifically because we are doing this training from the certification perspective. Okay, whenever you appear for this certification, don't use your practical knowledge which you are using in your project, because in this particular examination, in this particular area, they are more interested, service is more interested to know that what I am giving you as a base system. Did you understand that part or not? So we avoid using our project experience. Then in my project, this thing happened. And in my project, I have a 5 knowledge bases. Okay, that's fine. But what service now giving me as a baseline, that have to be important to be understood. So now let's see about the schema map. So this is what I have a knowledge base. Let's say a reference table. Which table? This table is referencing. It's referencing the application table, data policy, user and the workflow table. Okay, now referencing table. These are the table who are referencing it. I'm not saying extensible, no. Referencing it. These tables are using this table somewhere in their journey. Okay, so now you can see can contribute. This is important. Can contribute who can contribute the knowledge base? Who can contribute the knowledge base? Social QA knowledge. This is what we are talking. Which contain knowledge article. Okay. Mainly this one workflow facilitate or help them to proceed to the next stage from draft to review, or from draft to review, approve and publish, or draft to approve and publish. Anytime. This will be taken care by this particular one. This is important. Who can read, who can contribute is very much important here. From the examination perspective, these are the important points, because I cannot give access to everybody to write the things in the knowledge article. Let's say we're part of a WhatsApp group where you are not allowed to send any message, because I'm not sure that you are that much capable or not. I'm not sure that you have that much knowledge or not. If I allowed you to write anything in that group, maybe you write something bad, something violating. So this is important. Who can write? Who cannot read the knowledge base? Who can contribute to the knowledge base? who cannot contribute to the knowledge base. Different section they have created who can contribute to the knowledge base. Now, so we will say, Atul, what is this? If someone cannot, someone can do, it means he cannot. He should not be part of this category, not cannot be category. No, we have to be specify here. So this is important concept here. And this is called the user criteria. If let's take example, in your company, you're working, you open any, can you see your manager's profile or the leave status or the holiday status? No, you cannot see
Yeah, it
because you're
depends on
not.
the hierarchy. Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Hierarchy, you can see his name, you can see his
Mm.
organization, but you cannot see his other information. What grade, what appraisal, what salary, or what leave balance he has. But he can do. He can see your this is your leave status. He know and he can see your appraisal things as well because he has a role and you don't have that role. This is what the first concept in this. Always remember these four are the important tables. Cannot, can read, cannot contribute, and can contribute is important play here. Okay. Now if I go to the, let open to the knowledge table. This one knowledge, this one. Let's understand this one. No, let me open it separately. Yeah, that will be more good. Sometimes it's not confusing, so prefer to go with the separate one. This one. This store the or this save the knowledge articles which we write. So this is my table and I have these many columns on that. Let me minimize this. Go to the reference. So these many table is referencing knowledge table. Unconnected category, feedback, related article, related products, quick link, knowledge applied to the task. A lot of things are there. If I click on this one, where this particular table has been used, knowledge base, category, topic, task. Why they did not say incident, change and problem? Because these three table has been extended from the task table. The reason they just mentioned the parent table, not the child tables here. And if you click on this, you will get these things as well. Yeah. This one, see, like this. So on the top hierarchy, they will bring it. Okay, so this is the another point. So let's understand in this particular structure few things. Number one is the table. Base table, not extended, no extensible, is used to store the knowledge articles. Okay, then if I come to the category table, who is the category? Let me refresh it. Make it as simple. Yeah, and now I'll use this one. Do you have a category here? This one. Category table is a table which stores these information. Yeah. To store these category, we have a category table. Now a knowledge article may be linked with the configuration item as well. Some customers where I work, they are using knowledge articles specific to the configuration item as well. That isn't it is be there. Okay. Then there's a one more important table which help here is called the version. And for that, let me click on this one. Because every time when this article get updated means when the life cycle restarted after the publishing. So let's say draft, review, publish, and again draft. Then it is a second version. One of the person put a question in the WhatsApp group. We have WhatsApp group as well of other service now people there, that I want that if there is a minimum change or the minor changes in the knowledge article, it should not trigger any workflow for the reapproval. I said, good question. Can you define the meaning or the definition of minor changes? There is no standard definition. He said, sorry, I don't have a definition. Then I said, there is no solution for this as well, because if you don't know the basic, that what is the definition of minor, what is the minor definition, you cannot define here, then how you can make sure that system will know these things? And this is not the purpose of knowledge management. Any changes, even if you want to put a dot in the published article, it will trigger a new version, and these version will be get stored in the version table. KB viewer with configure chat. से नहीं मिलेगा क्या? I have to be see there's a lot of tables here. Let's see यहाँ से मिल जाएगा. No search option here. Okay, but KB underscore version is that version which store table which store your versions when they has been changed. Okay, and one more which is important called the KB used. This, if you click on this and you do something, it's called the KB used. Because mainly not this is the purpose, but if you attach this article in your incident, then it is called this KB article has been used. I'm working as a knowledge manager. I want to know that how good is my knowledge management, how good is my knowledge articles, and how I will know. I will know only when that has been attached. Either some feedback has been given. Like if I say, I'll tell you, Tejas, your question in the beginning, Atul, will you provide this PPT? No, it's my practically it's my 13th batch overall. I never provide the PPT. The reason being, number one, if I provide this PPT, it will be stored as a PPT in your system. You will never open it. I can give you in the return. Second part, if I provide this PPT, you will just read this PPT. You will not do any R&D from your perspective. So you're limiting your boundaries of the search. You're limiting your boundaries for the thoughts. Okay, so I don't provide this one. In the training we're discussing, and it is the open boundaries for everybody. Go and search around all these terms. Maybe tomorrow you come to me and say, Atul, sorry, you missed out this thing. We have this concept also in service now, in knowledge management. And this is my knowledge article. I don't want to be shared with anybody. I don't want anybody can use it. My purpose, right? So this is what the knowledge article. So total 5 important tables, 6 important tables. One is knowledge base, second is KB underscore knowledge, third is my KB underscore category, fourth is my KB underscore version, and fifth is my KB underscore use is my important tables which has been significantly used in the knowledge article.
Atul,
Go ahead, Farah.
sorry to thank you. Maybe by rating the article as well, we can know that this article is important, is good for people. Rating,
Yes,
yeah,
right.
to give a rate, yeah.
By rating also you can do if okay. Let me show you one more thing here. Okay.
Yeah.
Now did you see top rated article?
Yeah.
And you can see most viewed article.
Mhm.
This is another concept which support, but this is mainly for the end user perspective.
Okay.
Let's say if I go on the Google, okay, and I say how to configure email in laptop. Why this is becoming on the top? Because as per the Google, this is the most viewed article. And they're bringing it. Definitely the same concept we have. I'm going to be show on the portal that how or in the native view that how it's look like and how it's work. How it's be getting coming on this, only why the 5 are coming, not more than that. But yes, these two things help to the end user mainly, not to the knowledge manager. Right?
Yes.
Knowledge manager will know that how many times this article has been attached in an incident. Definitely rating, he or she is also checking the rating. That what are my top rated articles? What are my most viewed articles? Okay, that is the another reason that in every company we have a now specific role for the knowledge manager. Earlier, incident manager is managing the knowledge management as well, but now it's not that much. That is the case. Now it has been completely changed. So this what we discuss is the background. Now let's come to the front end. Come here and search for the knowledge. Okay, so you can see I have a knowledge application. Under that I have a modules available home page. This is called the native view, which can be used by the service desk agent and can be used by the knowledge manager. It has few different sections. Okay, like if you want to search, you can search here. This area will show that how many knowledge base available in your system. So out of the box or in the baseline system, ServiceNow provide only two bases, IT and knowledge. If you want, you can create an article from here itself. And here you can see the featured content. From where this is becoming? Tell me. Tell me, Surbi, from where this featured content is coming?
Just thinking. From knowledge article table it is being.
It is coming from the knowledge base.
Oh.
Okay. So mainly these articles has been entered as a featured content in the knowledge base. And it is a list of collection. And then it will be appearing here.
So
Okay.
Atul, I mean, if we have to just differentiate between the knowledge base and the knowledge or not, I mean, that's called knowledge article or knowledge table, knowledge
Article.
right? Article.
Article.
So knowledge base and knowledge
These are
article
the
table.
articles. These are the articles These are the base.
Oh, the categorization.
Not
Okay.
no,
Categorization. Okay.
no, wrong word, wrong word.
Yes.
Categorization is this thing.
This thing, yeah.
Okay, I'll give you.
Yes. Yes.
Urdu, science, English, Punjabi, Hindi, Japanese are my knowledge bases. Under that, in the English, I have category: literature, novel, grammar, basics. These are my categories. In the literature, I have another further category: Shakespeare, or maybe some more authors. These can be my second category, second level category. But don't use the word categorization. It's not categorization, it's a knowledge base.
Correct. Knowledge
And
base.
also, if you have because in a company, how many departments are there? अतुल बहुत departments है. IT है, HR है, finance है, legal है, support है, facility है. So everybody is using their own knowledge base. You will not get any book of literature in the science knowledge base. क्योंकि वहां तो होगा ही नहीं. It will not be there. So they say how a user will get benefited by this way. But again, user have no idea that which category it is presenting. Sorry, which knowledge base it's presenting. For him, it's an article. Again, same thing. Why should I worry that yesterday what you had in the dinner? It's not my responsibility. I am worried that you should not miss the class today. This is my worry. Now, what you had, I have don't no care. This is what they say. Customer has no idea, end user has no idea that what knowledge base I'm using it. They just having a this thing. And if I have a more knowledge bases, then it will be displayed in the alphabetically order. This is what I remember, that it's represent in the alphabetically order. Now I'll give you one homework. Today go and create 3 or 4 knowledge base and then come on this page and see that how it's be appearing it.
Atul, for each knowledge base, we can define categories.
Yes.
Okay. So before to create categories, we have to specify which knowledge base this article is related to, for example.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'll show you a demo as well, that how to create a knowledge article.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what the feature content most useful is another important point. Most useful and most viewed are dynamically appear here. There's a script run in the background. There's some system or logic has been written in the background, which calculate, which see the stats and then bring the knowledge articles in these 2 sections. For us to be understand, it is a completely dynamic. You cannot fix, you cannot hard code, you cannot put static value here, because ServiceNow has a logic behind this. Most useful and the most viewed article, and both two are the 2 different things. Most useful is KB underscore used, and most viewed, how many times it has been viewed. 100 times, 200 times, 300 times, 400 times, 500 times. And this is the limit, top 5 only it will come. This also is the limit, top 5 only, not more than that. Okay, so now this is what is important to understand. Please remember my words which I'm saying here, because this is important from the examination perspective. Now, other than this, ServiceNow provide another knowledge portal as well, /KB. Sometimes I don't want my user should search the things on the service portal. I want they should have a dedicated knowledge portal. So they created this particular portal for the user, but it is not widely used. Not widely used because companies think why I should give two links to my customer. Why they cannot search everything in a single place. In this, I can see two knowledge bases, 32 articles are there. I have a RT as a knowledge base because I log in as an admin. So maybe I'm able to see all these things. But if I log in as an ITL user, I will not able to see these two options. So remember, there's a role difference. Let try this thing. Do we have any ITL user in Impersonate? We have ITL user. Okay, now let me go and reload this one. Maybe she has some admin rights as well, because she is still able to see knowledge base. But I remember that a user or maybe the so ठीक है. I guess I'm wrong somewhere, but my understanding says it should not be, but maybe it's on the portal they will be able to see. So you can see the featured article, most useful article, and most viewed articles are there. What a user can do in this place. This is important. Okay, so here I have a ability to like any article, like useful or not. I can give the ratings, which I'm already to give. If I write any comment, I can reply back on the comment as well. Let's say I write hello and submit. I can delete my own comment as well. I can like my own comment as well, and I can reply back on my own comment as well. This is called the nested comments. When I'm able to comment on my comment itself is called the nested comment. If required, I can add any attachment as well. Like you can see, not here, sorry. This one, sorry, this one. These facilities are not available in the service portal. So if you come here and you open the same thing, let me reload this one so that you should come ITL user. See. Oh wow, I can do here as well. Nice. Good. Nice. Good. So this is what the main things which is important to understand on this area. You can do, you can you can do the nested comments. You can like your comment. You can delete your own comment, and if you want, you can format your comment as well, like this. I want it should be a proper color or formatting. You can do all these things. So these are the facilities available in the knowledge KB portal and in the service portal as well. Okay, clear. Why I'm telling you? Because this is important from the examination perspective. Okay. Clear, everybody? Any doubt, any question?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. Yeah, it is. It's clear.
You can use the knowledge article in the mobile app as well. ServiceNow mobile app. But to do that part, we have to add the knowledge base in the mobile app. This is what we have to do. Okay, I'm not going to the mobile app because that's not much required here to be understand. Okay, now let's come back to the PPT. So we have done this part and we have done a little bit on these two things. Okay, Now let's understand knowledge article part. Let me come here and end impersonation.
Atul, I
Go
don't
ahead.
know. Yes. Uh, who can create an article with which role needed?
Yes, if you
Uh,
give me some time, I'll coming on this part as well.
okay, okay. I see.
Okay,
Okay,
so
yeah.
we have this thing in our list. Maybe not today, tomorrow, but
Okay,
it is
I
already,
see.
it will be covered. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay.
now let's get a knowledge article. Okay. Knowledge and click on the create new. This is what the area. But to create a knowledge article, what we need as a foundation data. Remember the concept of the foundation data. We need knowledge base. We need the category. We need the roles. We need the user, which question you asked that who can create. And we had to be configure some properties. We can configure some templates. All these things come in the foundation data, or I can say these things come in the guided setup. We will discuss. So now on the broader side, if I come here, okay, okay, let's go to the knowledge, sorry, guided setup first, so that when we clear, once we clear with the foundation part, then we can come here, because otherwise it will getting confusing that how I'm getting this particular knowledge base. So let's come here and put the guided setup. Where it is gone, guided setup.
Yes, it's
Here.
better to go through guided setup. Yeah.
Yes, click on the guided setup. So like we have a guided setup for foundation data, we have a guided setup for the knowledge management as well, that how to configure the knowledge management. Again, same thing, get going, learn and be empowered. Okay, but this says before you start the guided setup, you need two things, knowledge base and article. And in the knowledge base, few questions you have to be answered, or you should ask, or you should know who are the consumer of knowledge based content, who is going to be consuming, internal team, external team, customers, my agents, my field service managers, who are going to be do that part, which type of consumer should have access to which knowledge base. I am working in a company, but I'm not authorized to see few of the knowledge base from the HR department. Which role are required? Who will be the admin, owner and manager? Three things, three different things. Who is admin, who is owner and who is manager of this knowledge base? I am talking about the base, not the article. So don't get confused. What are required to publish and retire articles? That when you say now it is ready to publish, and when you say now I have to be retired this article. What should appear, what should not be appear? And do you want to integrate with any third party tool? This is very much important. Why? Because if you are implementing knowledge management for your customer and that customer is already using some other platform for the knowledge articles, then how you will bring that knowledge article into the service now is a very challenging game. So there's a concept called the web dev. There's an integration available which helped me to get that part. We will discuss now about the knowledge articles.
Atul,
Do you go ahead, Tejas?
how we control this should appear and in the search result, like mostly it is with user and like how other part.
That is the reason they're saying it's a pre-setup guide.
Hmm.
And when we set up these things, then we come to know. Mainly it is come under the user criteria. Who can see, who cannot see. Remember the tables.
Correct, but search result is also depend on the users only.
Yes.
Okay.
That we can set up on the knowledge base level or the knowledge article level as well. We will see that part. So when we create a knowledge article, we will see that part. Okay. Now coming from the article part. Let's say I give a task to 3 of you guys. Guys, please create a knowledge article that how to log into ServiceNow. Tejas created its own article, Farah created its own article, Surbi created its own article. All 3 have a different format. Someone start with the introduction, someone start with the service introduction, someone start with the role introduction, someone start with a screenshot kind of things. No formation, no formatted one. So they say, do you want to create knowledge articles with the templates to make a standardization? If you remember that when you go and when you join a company on the induction day, what HR says, okay guys, welcome aboard, and you have to be given introduction. Please include your name, your qualification, your experience, and from where are you in your introduction, so that it can be templarized. It's not like I asked for how can introduce. For us started background. I'm from this place. I'm from this place. I done this. I done this on personal level. I'm doing this. This is my hobby. No. I'm not required this file. It's good you are giving me information, but I want in a format. So which templates are required? So we can provide a template to the user. That okay, if you click on this new button, you will get only these templates. Who should be responsible for authoring? Your question, Farah. Who is allowed to write? Who is allowed to create? Which articles categories are required? Means, do you want to set up some category or you want everything in a single place? Do you want to create articles from the case or an incident? Definitely. I am an agent. I'm working on a incident, and I did not find any existing knowledge article for that. Do you want to create it? Yes, I want to create it. Do you want to translate in any other language? Yes. And how to do this part? There's a plugin available. I guess it's called the International 18 Language plugin. Something is there, and there's a logic why it's called I18L. I forget the logic. One of my friend put in the LinkedIn for this one. And what should be the default notification? If you have these answers, then you can go for the guided setup and click on the start. What they're saying, first do the admin part. Assign the role. Who will do who? Which roles are required? And to understand this part, let's come here. These are important. Let me see. I guess mentioned another roles as well, right? KM manager, KM. Okay, let me put as a, if I put the KM, it will be okay. Let's go with this first one. Knowledge. If you giving this rights, he can write, edit and review any knowledge management article. Knowledge admin, who only manage the knowledge base. Knowledge manager, who administer the knowledge base and request for the knowledge base, but he cannot create the knowledge base. He can request, can I have a new knowledge base? If you are a consultant, you should have a question, why you want a new knowledge base? What is new you are going to be created which is not fitting in the previous or existing knowledge bases? And who can view and search? Knowledge view underscore S. Now let me do M underscore. There's no rule. Why? But I found this. Okay, short form we have say. Okay. Okay. Be a contributor. Okay, leave it. So mainly these. Mainly these 4 roles are available. Don't worry about these things. We will discuss this. Don't worry. Okay. Can view, cannot view, that's fine. So you should know knowledge is a basic role. Admin is another role which manage for the knowledge base. Again, I'm telling no, it's for the knowledge base, not for the articles. Knowledge manager who can request and who can view as another user. Knowledge view as. Now what is the homework? Create 4 users, give only these rule. No other role should be given. And then see what option he or she can see in the knowledge management. Come here and search for the knowledge and see what are modules available for that particular person. So the first thing is called assign knowledge rules. Set up knowledge base. Come here and search for the knowledge base here. Open it. Baseline system providing me the 2 knowledge bases. IT and knowledge. If you want to create your own, click here. Title LNG. Article validity. Now let me show you one more thing. Because these are interrelated. Great thing. Let's say I'm putting as a knowledge base as an IT. From where this data is coming. This is coming from your knowledge base. Here you define 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, 20 days. If it is blank, then you have to go to the knowledge properties and you can find out this property as well. So this is the one more point for you, that from where this is becoming, it is coming from either knowledge base. If it is blank here, then it is coming from the knowledge properties. If there's nothing in the knowledge property, then it will be blank. Let me show you. So now we are mixing a lot of things here so that we can have a link everything here. Do we have valid? Did they remove it? Or maybe in the system properties it will be there. So we have these many things. We will discuss an overview of this as well. Okay, but practically this data is coming from my knowledge base. So I can say 10 days. And it will consider the calendar days. Don't think it's only week working days. No, it considers the calendar days. Then you can decide. I don't want anybody should comment on my knowledge articles, which is map under this knowledge base. You can these options. Try this. Create knowledge base today. Not today, tomorrow. When we go for the knowledge article as well. Then do these options. Plus, minus, you can do it. Up to you. Because these are the options. You can disable comment, you can disable suggest, you can disable category editing. Yahan par. If I click on this, I want to disable it. Nobody can able to create anything new category under this. It comes from the knowledge base. Knowledge base is very important in the concept of knowledge article. It's like this is father and this is child. It is using a lot from the father itself. Then who is the owner and who is the manager? Two different concepts. I own it, but it's managed by Surbhi. It's managed by Surbhi. In case anybody want to add any article, it should be approved by manager, then Surbhi. If Surbhi says, Atul, we need to be changed a lot of things in the knowledge base, then she can come back to me because I own it. It's my responsibility. If my decision, it's my decision. I want to go further or not. She is mainly responsible from the operation perspective. So I can put name as let's say system admin only. Okay, and manager as a Surpi and Farah. Okay, this. Now, how to get publish? So if you click on here, submit, what will happen next? That will be decided by the knowledge base, and that will be decided by these two workflow. Total 4 workflow as a base system given by ServiceNow. Knowledge instant publish. No approval required. You click submit, publish, it's published. And another one is called the knowledge approval publish. It will go to the manager to approve and then it get published. Same concept, instant retire. No approval required. You click on the retire, it's retired. Approval retired. It will go for the approval. And then you can define the description and then set default knowledge field. Anything which you want. If I am I'm creating a knowledge article in this knowledge base and I want the short description should become like this, LNG. And now I click on the save here. It said knowledge 1. Now let's try and reload this. Let's see our logic will work or not. We can see this very good. See, do you want to populate the field with the default value selected knowledge base as follows short description LNG? I said okay. So it is coming from here. I want few things should become only for the knowledge base. When a child or kid take a birth, immediately he or she get his parental name. This is what we are saying. So knowledge base do you want? Up to you. If you want, you can use it. If you don't want, you don't want to use it. So we can do this thing. This is the second step of our guided setup. Even though this has been done, this has been done, this has been done. This we will do tomorrow, and this almost we have done, but we'll do it tomorrow again. And I guess one more step will be there. Activate support of the language. That's for these things. Clear everybody till this point. Any doubt?
Atul, I just have to drop. One of my call has started, so I just need to jump there. I will do the homework and then join tomorrow. Sorry, I just have to leave.
No problem. That's fine. That's fine. Any other question from your side, Tejas and Farah?
No, Atul, we are good.
Okay.
No.
Good. So let me stop the recording and we'll take a quick attendance now.